This is Sybert signing into General's 0 hour on the map Blizzard Badlands for a 1v1 featuring the Cyan GLA player on the left side. This is DoMiNaToR. And on the right side of the map, unsurprisingly selling his command center, but somewhat surprisingly playing USA Laser. This is SiZe. SiZe is going to be playing USA Laser, which I am very excited to see how this turns out versus DoMiNaToR's Vanilla GLA. USA Laser, maybe it has been played a lot and I just haven't seen the games, but I feel like USA Laser is a little bit less commonly played than some of the other USA Generals. Maybe I'm wrong because I don't watch as much 0 hour as I watch of some of the other games, so I may be a little bit off, but that is my general impression. Quick supplies in a couple of different spots for DoMiNaToR. Nice spread with the tunnels as well. No lost time really there for DoMiNaToR. War Factory back in the main. Couple of terrorists coming out. A nice forward position on that tunnel network. But we do have Humvees coming on out as well. So SiZe is not wasting any time in getting that Rock V production underway. We'll see exactly what he chooses to do. I mean, it'll very likely be just Rock Vs all the way home. But we'll see. Maybe he's going to vary it up a little bit. Maybe he'll give us the biggest surprise we've ever seen and go for laser tanks. But I would genuinely be so surprised if he actually did build laser tanks. It's not, it's not impossible, but it's just, it's very unlikely. Barracks going to be going down in the south for that oil derrick. There is a worker there as well, so there is the potential. Terrorists going to be jumping out. They will go for the supply. They get the barracks as well. A nice twofer there for DoMiNaToR. Classic GLA early game kind of stuff. He's got his additional supply getting deployed in the corner of the map as well. So he takes away one supply from SiZe, and he adds on one supply for himself. But I think SiZe is going to be able to get the oil derrick in the corner, which is always nice for SiZe. And no one has gone for the oil derrick in the top left-hand side, at least not just yet. Might be a Ranger headed over that way in a little bit. And we do have Rangers getting loaded into a Chinook, so we'll see what SiZe has planned for that. He is going to fly directly over the tunnel, and he is also... Oh, actually, he's going to clear out the building. So that RPG Trooper is not long for this world. The worker does also go down, and now the Chinook is going to try and be saved from the RPG Troopers. Tunnel network is going to go down. 4 Rock Vs are here. A little bit of a tussle in the bottom right-hand corner of the map as well, but for now, Ambo comes out and SiZe is going to push DoMiNaToR back from the middle of the map. Couple of technicals are here, and that oil derrick never was secured for SiZe. I thought that was a lock-in for him. It was not. I was wrong in that sense. Couple of technicals going to be showing up. Maybe more terrorists. No, it's going to be RPG Troopers going for the Chinooks as well. 2 technicals, 5 RPG Troopers, no 6 RPG Troopers between them, and a couple of them are going to get left behind. They're not going to trade out against the Humvees. All of the Humvees do survive, and Mass Technical makes an exit down to the bottom right-hand corner of the map. Chinook is here to keep an eye on exactly what's going on, and for now, Chinook will go down. Tunnel network does get established, and all of the Humvees, technicals, excuse me, I think will be able to escape before the Humvees show up. One worker is remaining. Okay, no. No sneaky tunnel, no additionally sneaky things from DoMiNaToR. He has got a couple of sneaky tunnels out on the map, but it would have been pretty hilarious if he did manage for that worker to get somewhere truly sneaky behind enemy lines. SiZe feeling the pressure a little bit here. Laser lock on a couple of these technicals, and the engagement will happen. Not all of the Rock Vs are here. They are coming in from the east. Reinforcements here just in time, and that is going to be a cleanup for SiZe, but not without losses. DoMiNaToR gets the trade against a couple of Humvees, leaves a couple of RPGs back, and eventually the RPG Troopers will all go down. One technical does manage to escape, and DoMiNaToR has been pushed back from the middle of the map. No one has taken the oil, the foundry, what does this even call? Oil refinery, not quite a foundry, for the reduction in vehicle production costs, and we also don't have anyone grabbing the oil derricks just yet. I do love from SiZe that he was able to grab these civilian structures dotted around the map, giving him that additional vision and map awareness, and also, you know, just a little bit of damage on these units as they pass by. DoMiNaToR keeps trying to sneak things out here and there. Finally, his Rebel is going to get the capture in the top left-hand corner. He may eventually get a capture in the bottom right, but no, there is a Humvee here to deny that. That technical is probably not going to be able to make an exit, and definitely not at this point as it explodes and sends the Rebel flying into the air. DoMiNaToR doing a really good job of keeping SiZe on SiZe's half of the map. SiZe has not really been able to step out onto the map in any significant way. No tow missiles. Actually, is that a laser difference? I feel like it is. But Hellfire drones instead for SiZe. So he does have the Hellfire drones on Overwatch. The ammo there as well. RPG troopers are actually just going to go for the kill on the oil derrick, so they don't even want SiZe to be able to grab it. They're going to go for the kill, and we'll see if SiZe can deny that. Double vet on that V. Going to be able to clean up these RPG troopers and save that oil derrick with a little bit of HP before DoMiNaToR is able to take it down. Hellfire drones joining in the fun as these technicals are going to get wasted by these Rock Vs. One Rock V does go down, but the rest of the technicals will have to evac this location. And that is a quick evacuate into the tunnel. One oil derrick per player, top left and bottom right. Tunnel will eventually go down. A couple of shots fired by the RPG trooper inside of the building, but that will also get cleared. And now SiZe has hit his stride. We'll see if DoMiNaToR can keep up. He's keeping the pressure on. Technicals trying to sneak out here and sneak out there, but it feels like SiZe has gotten powered up, and he is ready to go toe-to-toe, and it's going to get a little bit more difficult. Double Humvee gets grabbed here. A little bit of a terrorist surprise coming out from DoMiNaToR, and he is by no means out of this. SiZe climbing up to 6K in the bank. He's going to spend a lot of that quite rapidly here. Goes for the oil refinery in the middle of the map. Technicals trying to squeeze by in the north. They might be able to find a little bit of an angle into the base via the northern route, but supplies are beginning to run low as this game progresses on forward. RPG troopers jump on out. Rock V's a little bit slow to respond. Big SiZe was not paying attention up there, but he did manage to grab the oil derrick in the middle of the map. It is going to be Rock V's against Technicals once again. Rock V's going to have to kite perfectly to stay out of range of the Technicals. One technical popped, second technical taking a lot of damage, and will die on exit. There it goes. Unfortunately for DoMiNaToR, his sneaky attempts around the side have been matched mostly by adequate defense from SiZe. DoMiNaToR not getting as much done as he would like. His terrorist surprises have worked out pretty well, and as we head into the late game, the support powers and the buggies might help him to break down this USA Rock V player. I mean, we got to see a good Rock V game every once in a while. Just mass Rock Vs, because that is the most viable unit combination for the USA player. JarminKel is here. There's the snipe on one of the Humvees. Gets a couple of the RPG, gets a couple of the missile defenders as well. JarminKel does manage to evade death, not so much detection, but death, and the dozer is going to get targeted down. These technicals are going to make sure that it does not escape. Rocket Buggy's going to be putting a little bit of damage out as well, and no, it does escape with just 1 HP remaining. That dozer manages to get on out of there. Every single technical gets grabbed and killed, and I cannot believe that dozer survived with so little HP. Supply stash will be targeted down. JarminKel is here, might be able to get another snipe. There's another Humvee taken offline. Couple of more missile defenders getting eliminated in the hustle. And a tunnel network is going to try to be established by DoMiNaToR so he can escape with these buggies. Kiting perfectly here, but not quite perfectly as the Humvees close in the distance. 2 rocket buggies going down. A third takes some damage, but the Humvee numbers are finally starting to thin out, at least on the front line. He's going to try and trade missile defenders for the rocket buggies if he can get the laser lock, but they do mostly escape. 1 rocket buggy going down behind the hill. As DoMiNaToR loses his artillery advantage, the supply stash in the middle of the map is not done being fought over, but DoMiNaToR is giving up the position for the moment. And no, he did eventually get tow missiles, so it is not a Laser General doesn't get tow missiles. I can never remember what all of the advantages and disadvantages that each of the generals gets, but in this case, tow missiles do make an appearance, making those already powerful Rock Vs that much stronger. Firebase getting deployed right on the front line, and of course that is the Dozer that was so low on HP. Maybe DoMiNaToR, who actually now has AP ammo on his rocket buggies, is going to be able to just make short work of this expansion. There goes the Dozer. Nicely done by DoMiNaToR, and he's going to be forcing SiZe down to the southern half of the map. It's a good clump of Humvees, but if the rocket buggy pops are good, then we will see the Humvee number diminish. We'll see if DoMiNaToR is able to get any big damage. 3 tunnel networks here, so the chances aren't gone just yet. 4th tunnel network trying to be established, but the Ranger is stopping that. SiZe able to shut down that worker quite nicely, and DoMiNaToR is going to be getting shut down in the south. He's had this expansion for a while, and SiZe is finally taking him to task for it. Meanwhile, the rocket buggies did clean out the expansion in the north. RPG Trooper is left behind, and DoMiNaToR, he's going to look for the surprise. The Humvees are going to try and escape. A couple of missile defenders going for the rock. He doesn't get the rocket buggy. The laser lock almost lands, but he just doesn't find the damage, and quads are making their appearance. More tunnel networks being established. Palace on the high ground as well. A couple of black markets getting added into the mix for DoMiNaToR. Humvees are here. Jarmankel clearing out the missile defenders. Rocket buggies on Overwatch, but they can't do much about that Chinook stealing those supplies. Rocket buggies going to be chasing down those Humvees. Humvees trying to escape. Not a ton of support powers have been called in this game so far. We are getting a little bit late 3- and 4-star for these two players. But as we head towards 5-star and the later parts of the game, I suspect those support powers are going to be a lot more meaningful. Quad cannons are here. They might actually be able to take down the Chinook. They've got quite good anti-air range. And yep, goodbye Transpo helicopter. Rocket buggies trading back, not going to get the Humvee on exit. The Ambo will keep it alive, and, well, that quad cannon was not quite in the right spot. A-10 Warthog strike comes in, cleans up a barracks. It looks like maybe something else as well. Search and destroy has been initiated. Wow, that feels super duper late for a search and destroy. That range bonus could have been activated, it feels like, a good long while ago. And now the Rock Vs will have the additional range. They will be able to kite a little bit better. As maybe it's not necessary when you're just fighting technicals, but I guess versus the rocket buggies, you do want the additional range. Maybe the quad rocket buggy combo. But I feel like most USA players, again, this might be my lack of experience in 0 hour at a higher level, but I feel like most USA players go for the search and destroy a little bit more quickly. In this case, the strategy center of the search and destroy was a little bit later. Humvee's going to try and close the distance. One rocket buggy will pay the price, but the quad cannon is going to be jumping on those Humvees from behind. Reinforcements coming in. More Humvees, but it's mostly Ambos as these rocket buggies are going to try and escape. All of the quad cannons have gone down. SiZe finds the kill on some, but not as many as he would like. An Ambo goes down. Our V goes down. Second ambulance getting targeted down. Nice control on the rocket buggies by DoMiNaToR. Always kiting, always on the edge of range. Once again, the supply stash will be getting shut down, but that is the second time that DoMiNaToR has been lifting supplies from this location. Very mobile, very active GLA play from DoMiNaToR, and SiZe has been playing whack-a-mole, but he has not gained control of this game. The rocket buggies are keeping the Rock V numbers down just enough that there is not much. Oh, and Jarmankel gets the kill on that Humvee. finally, SiZe finds a little bit of damage, but at the same time, a bit of cross-map is happening. DoMiNaToR might be able to get a kill on another dozer. There is, of course, a command center here, and DoMiNaToR would love to keep up the pressure, but it's going to be a bit of a base trade. Not a true base trade, because I think SiZe is going to have to back on off. But no, he's got a fully elite 3-vet Humvee here. He's got the superior range, and these two rocket buggies are getting chased away in the north. DoMiNaToR heading back home instead of staying to try and do maximum damage. Rocket buggy gets the kill. The pilot escapes, but the quad cannon is right here. Quad cannon targets down the pilot, but no, he doesn't get the kill. That pilot barely does go down, and finally DoMiNaToR encircles SiZe and destroys those Humvees. The rocket buggies being the superior unit in this case. Spy drone keeping an eye on the corner. And unfortunately for SiZe, he has not been able to get the killing blow against DoMiNaToR that he wanted. 2 black markets, it looks like, for DoMiNaToR. Yeah, I think it's just 2 black markets. He's got these supplies trying to be re-established, or at least this one in the south. Still $3 grand left in that supply dock, so a little bit of cash to be fought over for these two. Always glad to see a game that's not on Tournament Desert, although I don't cast a ton of 0 hour, so I feel like I haven't seen Tournament Desert very much in the last couple of years, which I'm definitely glad for that. Supply drop zone, calling in the supplies there. Nice cash boost there for big SiZe. Always annoying when they don't quite land on the supply drop zone, and you have to go manually pick them up. Rocket buggies in the north. DoMiNaToR and Big SiZe both looking to try and end the game. DoMiNaToR might be unlucky if these missile defenders can catch out some of these rocket buggies. He might be able to get a kill. Humvee will escape barely. I thought for sure that Humvee was going to go down. I guess as it recommits into the attack, it will go down in the second volley. Everything but the 2 rocket buggies do die as DoMiNaToR gets the better end of the trade, maybe in the south, not so much in the north. JarminKel going to be trying to protect this supply dock, and that's 20 grand in that supply dock, so a lot of cash still left to fight over. JarminKel gets another kill, gets a couple of missile defenders as well, denies the recap of that Humvee, but JarminKel eventually goes down. DoMiNaToR jumps into SiZe's base. He goes for the kill on the supply drop zone. Colonel Burton, where did he come from? From behind, gets the kill on 1 rocket buggy. A second rocket buggy might be able to be targeted here. The barracks getting targeted down. The Chinook goes down, and the rocket buggy's in range. Colonel Burton gets a kill. Second rocket buggy goes down. Third manages to escape. Double vet on one of these quads. I think triple vet on the other. Fully elite here as that quad cannon goes heroic. He gets the red guns as well. A-10 Warthog strike getting called in, maybe on the War Factory, maybe on the black market, as DoMiNaToR is kind of dominating the late part of this game. Ever since he got the kill on all of those Vs, everything goes down. The A-10 Warthog strike gets the kill on that War Factory. But ever since the kill on that big group of Vs, DoMiNaToR has been playing, Big SiZe has been playing catch-up, and DoMiNaToR has been really controlling the pace of the game. SiZe has been defeated. The GG comes out. Well played to both players, but DoMiNaToR gets the GLA vanilla win over USA Laser in that game. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed that game on Blizzard Badlands. And this is Sybert signing out.